I wanted to show you one thing you can do with the suckers that you're cutting off of your plant, tomato plant. Now, as you recall, a sucker is the guy that grows in the armpit of the stem and the offshoot. This is the sucker. I cut this big sucker off this morning, snipped it off of one of my tomato plants, and I've been doing that, and I want to show you some of them that I have. I'll show you different stages. So here's a brand new one that I just cut. Here's a few that I cut the other day. They haven't rooted yet. They kind of look like they're getting icky on the bottom, but it's okay because this will start happening. They're growing some roots. They'll get a little bit more. And then I'll get to this, and I'm gonna go ahead and up pot this guy. He's got enough roots for me he'll be stable, and I'm gonna put him in just a pot, probably a bigger pot than this. Let's see. Probably this pot. He'll go into this pot once he has, he will go into this pot because it's got enough roots. So all I'm doing is I'm cutting my suckers like this one, sticking them in a jar of water. This was some yummy soup I got from the store. Upcycle your jars and just pop your suckers in the water. Again, look, this goes all the way this deep, so it's getting root growth all the way up here, and it's going to continue to get root growth all the way down. This guy has got a little root growth, starting some more over here. I just want to make sure everybody gets to the water so they can form roots. Otherwise they will shrivel up and die. And check your glass occasionally. I check it every day. I have it right by the window. I don't even have it under a grow light, just right by the window. And check your water, because they suck up more water than you think, and it'll be down. If it's below the stem, they will start to wilt and get really sad. I have my pot, have my dirt in there. It's just compost, soil, peat moss mix that we just have. All I'm gonna do is make a little hole. I am not going to fertilize this yet. I'm gonna let the roots establish in their new environment, because I'm changing their environment. That can be upsetting, as we all know. So it's going from a water environment into a soil environment. I don't want to put fertilizer in it yet because I don't want to upset it, is essentially what I'm doing. So I'm planting this all the way deep in. I'm going to actually go ahead and snap this guy off because I want to plant all the way up to the top of the root. I don't want him all the way under. So just use my fingernail, snap him off. Go deep, make a deep hole, put him in there, tuck him to bed. There he is. Get your handy dandy waterer. Mine's my elephant friend. And that's it. You're done. So you went from cutting your suckers, putting them in water, letting them root, and then you put them in some dirt. Just gained a whole lot of free plants. I like to pay special attention to the new plants that I planted. So a lot of times I will make sure these are somewhere where I can see them a lot. Either put them inside or right on the front porch where I can, it's easier to check on them. I'm not gonna put them all the way out in the garden. I gotta baby these for a little bit. But that's all you gotta do. Super easy. Give it a try.